Did you know nearly 1 in 5 adults in Barbados have diabetes? Did you know diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world? Regular eye screening can save your eyes. Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-3937 to find out how you get your simple digital eye screening done for just $90. Bar members get 10% off. The Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program. Saving eyes, saving lives.
It's time for a special New Year's Eve edition of the Maria Holder Diabetes Radio Show. Happening right now on VOB 92.9 FM, the last 15 sugar-free minutes that you will hear for 2022 with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program in partnership with the Barbados Community Foundation and the Maria Holder Diabetes Center located in Warren, St. Michael. A happy New Year's Eve to Larry Mears and all the listeners on VOB 92.9 FM. It's Peter Boyce here, and if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic or don't want to be diabetic, very soon in today's show you'll be hearing a special end-of-year message compliments the Diabetes Foundation. But first, what is everybody doing for our Year's Night? We're doing for our Year's Night, Larry. You can help me, fellas? Larry playing and answering me. Well, you might be going out fedding for our Year's Night, or you might be spending it in the house of the Lord, or you might just decide to stand home. But if you're going out for our Year's Night, you might be out looking to get those shoes that match with that special outfit, especially the ladies. And if you're diabetic, you must be very careful to buy the right shoes for your feet. So you must buy shoes that not only match your outfit, but also match your diabetic foot condition. So to remind you how you can do that, let's hear from podiatrist Tony Pickering on how to choose the right shoes for when you go out tonight. Or even if you're standing home, these are shoes you should be wearing.
The most important thing is to make sure that your toes are in, so that you have something that covers your toes, covers the entire bottom of your foot, and it incorporates the heel as well. So you want to make sure that the foot is well protected. You always get people saying, "Oh, well, I can't wear enclosed shoes. Enclosed shoes has hurt my foot." A lot of strange things you would hear people say. But the reality of it is that if you have a proper fitting shoe, meaning that the shoe has enough space in the front for your toes, the heel is captured nicely and is comfortable, and something that has a strap, whether it be Velcro or lace, where it can secure the foot in the shoe, would actually not cause a problem. A lot of the problem is that people don't buy shoes their size. People buy shoes that are too small, and FYI to most people listening, there's no true shoe size. Shoe sizes are generated by manufacturers. Yes, there is a standard size, but if you wear a size 8 when you're going to the store and the size 8 is tight, or the size 8 is a little snug, you can go up a size 9. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're now a size 9, but you have to learn that you need to play around with shoe sizes that are very close to what you're accustomed to. Another thing to note is that your feet don't ever stop growing. When you become an adult, the growth is very minimal. So you might be 21, 22, you might be wearing a size 8. As you get older, you might end up wearing a size 9. So taking into consideration these things. So the shoe should be form-fitting, well-fitting, particularly around the toes, around the borders of the heel, straps and laces, as I had said before. You also want to make sure that the sole of the shoe is not thin. You don't want anything that is flat and sandal or slipper-like. So nothing that can allow something to penetrate the bottom of the shoe. So you want a good thickness to the sole of the footwear, right? You also want to make sure that your shoe is not hard. Now, people say, "Oh yes, the shoe is comfortable, it's soft," and they feel it with their hands. And the reality of it is that feeling of something with your hand doesn't give you a true representation of what the shoe is going to do when you stand on it for at least four hours. And if you're working in a shop, 8 hours a day. So I always tell patients, try your shoes on, walk around in the store, make sure they're comfortable, they fit comfortable, because you will not know until you actually wear them for a long period of time. And, it's okay to buy something that is unorthodox, what you're not accustomed to. But again, making sure that the toes are enclosed, so that you don't want anything to drop on your toes, you don't want to hit your toes anywhere. And just making sure that you buy your shoe size. I see a lot of people walking around with the heel tying off the shoe or the toes gripping at the top of the shoe. And another thing that I forgot to mention is avoid slippers and sandals. You can wear sandals to some degree. However, not the typical sandal like what we would expect to be a sandal, but avoid shoes that have something that comes between the toe, because that piece between the toe can actually cause irritation and rubbing. It can cause blistering between the toe, and it can actually cause callus buildup between the toe and underneath the foot, just in the area where the thong and the sandal or shoe insert into the footwear. And that can actually cause irritation and problems. So nothing that has a thong or something that actually goes between the toes. Another thing that I forgot to mention, if you wear sneakers, please use socks, because socks are important. Socks actually help to control the moisture content on the skin, and it helps to keep the skin cool, and it helps with protecting the foot in a sneaker or in an enclosed shoe to stop the skin from blistering or rubbing as well. So don't say, oh, I don't wear socks, I don't like socks. Use some socks. There are a lot of different socks out there, but just make sure that the sock that you have doesn't have seams on it, so like around the tip of the area with the toes, you don't have anything that can cause, again, any rubbing or irritation on the toes of itself. And usually once you have that, then you're covered.
Take advantage of this Know Your Status New Year's special. Big savings now on at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center until January the 21st, 2023, Errol Barrow Day. Everyone gets 10%.
10% off everything?
10% off diabetes screening, 10% off diabetic eye screening, 10% off vascular or foot screenings.
That's everything for true.
Come and know your status when you get 10% off all services at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center in Warren St. Michael. Ending January the 21st, 2023. I can make sure I go early, Bozy. Let us now go to the official New Year's message of the Barbados Diabetes Foundation with Dr. Diane Brathwaite.
Hello, good morning. Another lovely morning and day ahead for us as we come to the end of the year, end of 2022, another year. We want to just say thanks once again to everyone out there for participating and being a part of our year, being a support in our year. And in all things, we want to acknowledge God and give thanks for sustaining us through this year. I think on a more personal note, however, sometimes the end of the year holds a sense of sadness, maybe what you may be leaving behind, but it also gives you that opportunity to reflect, maybe on what you did well and what you didn't do so well and what you accomplished or what maybe you wanted to accomplish but didn't quite accomplish. And I think it's also a good time to think about what do you want to do going forward into the next year. What do you want for your life physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, and not just giving thought to what you want, but actually maybe being more specific and more detailed as to how you're going to go about accomplishing those things. Maybe your ambition, maybe better health, as many people tend to engage this as a resolution. Maybe it's better control of NCD. Maybe it's changing something in your diet, stopping smoking, more physical activity. Maybe it's balancing your finances better, etc. But whatever it is, I think be very clear on what it is, but not just what it is. Actually break it down into details. What goals exactly do you want to accomplish and how will you get there? And remember that goals shouldn't be about a destination, it's more about the journey. So how do we create things that are sustaining in our life to help us get to where we want to be? Because short-term efforts don't lead to long-term rewards. And the same thing applies to managing your diabetes as well. You must have the long-term kind of perspective in your vision rather than just thinking short-term. I want to do this today, but then it doesn't continue, etc. I want to encourage you to think about living your life well, living your life mentally in a good place, not just getting by, not just existing, not just having okay control, but having excellent diabetes control, having excellent blood pressure control, really living your best balanced life. After all, this is our one life. Many of us as older persons or persons who may be in our mid-ages, there's a strong focus on work and achieving and finances and this type of thing. And while these things are important, they really are not number one, because what we have is our wellness, our happiness, and our health. And these are the things that actually matter the most in our families and our friends. So maybe have your goals in sight, but also keep in sight what's real and what's very important as well. As a clinical director at the Diabetes Center, I think it gives me the chance to focus on what my goal is as a physician and what our goal is as an organization. And it really is to empower Barbadians to live better lives. We want to also just give thanks to all of those who were instrumental in our initiatives this year, namely the Barbados Diabetes Eye Screening Project, all the clinicians, all the people who contributed, all the persons who actually engaged engaged with the service, and there were quite a lot of people who did. And we give thanks to you for having faith in us and for supporting the initiative. And we want to encourage all Barbadians to continue to support these initiatives, because screening for the complications of diabetes regularly and frequently is very, very important. You can't outrun screening. If you try to avoid screening, you often get detected with complications rather than preventing advanced complications. We also want to note that we have also partnered with cardiologist Dr. Sayombo for our Healthy Heart Initiative. And then, of course, we have the vascular screening program, which screens the arterial circulation in the legs. Other partnerships that we want to give thanks for are going to be the Type 1 Diabetic Registry in association with Mr. Ian Woonslum. And we want to encourage all persons living with Type 1 diabetes out there just to let us know that you have it. It's a free registration. Contact us, just register, and maybe you can see in what ways we can support you and help you benefit from what the registry has to offer. There are not many Type 1s in Barbados compared to Type 2s, and we really just want persons, with diabetes to live well and have access to good supports, the care they need, the medication they need, SILS dialysis, and of course our partnership with the Ministry of Health and the Polyclinic program. So if you're in a polyclinic and you have uncontrolled diabetes, non-healing foot ulcer, or even a new diagnosis, you can be referred to the polyclinic by your care provider. So maybe these are things you might want to discuss with them if they're actually indicated. And of course, we have our little teaser. We look forward to what comes for next year, and we hope to have an expansion in some of our therapy services. And we just have other surprises, but we'll keep that under lock and key for now until we are ready to put them out there. So we want to just once again from the staff and management say we just thank you, the public of Barbados, for the opportunity to serve, to empower, and we remain steadfast in our aim to deliver high quality care, but not just high quality care where you are comfortable, where you are the center of the equation. What you want and how you feel matters highly to us. So to everybody out there, have a safe, blessed, peaceful, and empowered and a very happy 2023.
The Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program. The Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center, located in Warren St. Michael, with their diabetic eye screening program, offers a standard of service that equals or surpasses any you might receive internationally. So if you are a diabetic or pre-diabetic and listening to your radio right now, you need to make an appointment and get your eyes screened by calling 243-3937 to make that appointment. In addition, there's now a new vascular service that is the centerpiece of a national campaign that will highlight the discovery of early circulatory problems in the limbs and extremities of at-risk persons. So if you are having vascular or circulation problems, call and make an appointment at 417-0305 or 243-3937. The last 15 minutes you heard on your radio was brought to you with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program in partnership with the Barbados Community Foundation and the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. Until next time, take care of your eyes.
Did you know nearly 1 in 5 adults in Barbados have diabetes? Did you know diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world? Regular eye screening can save your eyes. Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-3937 to find out how you get your simple digital eye screening done for just $90.